Hi, Lou.
You should say hi to our fans.
We don't have fans.
Hi.
Hi, Lou.
I set you up there with Lou is our fan.
Lou is our fan. Okay,
Only
Lou.
fan.
Do us good. So, Tuitt's out for the season.
Yes, that news just came in.
Yeah, it did.
Torn pectoral muscle.
And we're screwed.
Big time.
Because these other guys, I don't even know who they are.
Well,
Who's Bugs and who's Canada?
Adenayo did really good. I liked him. He did great.
Oh, yeah, but he's not going to help. He's not going to help the rotation.
Well, not on the line, but
Right, exactly. Because it was pretty much either Cam or Tuitt.
yeah,
That's it. I feel bad for him. I'm sorry, buddy. You lost some weight. You pulled through.
I think we throw Alu in there. That's my suggestion.
I think I don't know. I can't think about it right now. It's too upsetting. It's depressing.
He
Dude, he did so good. He did the best season ever. He was like so close for and then he sucked balls.
Big old monkey balls.
And then he did okay. Oh, okay. So, let me see if Watt had a bad injury. Lou, if you want to put down here injury discussion, we're going into the bye week. It's a little It's a little uncoiffed. So TJ Watt has a chest slash. No, TJ.
No, that's...
He had a oblique injury, which is bad. He has a groin injury. That's 2017. Anyway, he was injured yesterday. Who isn't injured? Why don't we write down who isn't injured? Who's going to be better than ever? Juju's toes hurting. Washington's beat up. Connor's beat up. Snell is not injured.
Moncrief isn't hurt.
No one's going to talk about Moncrief?
No.
Question.
Except for his pride. His pride's
Do
hurt a
you
little bit.
really think he caught that ball? Or did he fall on the ball?
No, he caught it.
No, he didn't.
No, he caught
No,
it.
he didn't.
No,
Did you
he caught
see it?
Listen, I gotta give credit where credit's due. I gotta give credit where credit's due. He caught that ball.
He did not.
Yeah,
he
no.
fell on the ball.
No, he didn't. No.
Why don't you pull up the replay?
I've already seen the replay. I don't need it.
Yeah, I know.
You keep on
He
walking
did it.
away.
He did it.
What?
We'll post a link to Moncrief Chargers catch underneath. We'll do that.
He
It's
caught
fine.
the ball.
He didn't. He fell on the ball.
Well,
It was a
whatever.
fall on the ball.
Next topic.
Okay, who's not injured? Yeah, we're not coming up with much.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
It's creepy.
Moncrief is not injured.
No. Monketch isn't injured.
Would you stop with him? Chicolo's not injured.
I wish he would stop dropping the ball.
Fucking fortunately.
Why don't you like Chicolo?
God, I don't like his
understand.
hair. It's so confusing. It's like, is it greasy? Is it
No, it's just
hippie?
long.
No, it's gross.
Oh, God.
White dude should not have hair that long. Anyway.
Okay, please stop. Next topic.
Next topic. I don't know who's not injured. We were going to talk about injuries, and we need the bye week.
Cam.
Cam's not injured. No, because he's...
Cam's not injured.
Because he's like...
Hodges isn't injured. Moncrief's not injured.
Pouncey appears to have a...
Switzer.
Fuck Switzer. Switzer. Pouncey seems to have a hand injury because he's flicking the ball a little way too.
Yes, he's
Pouncey
flicking the
probably
ball
has
too much.
a finger.
Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's... Pouncey, what's up with that, man? Come on, dude.
You're no better
Come
than
on.
that.
Come on.
You're a Pro Bowler.
Listen, I'm glad
Shit's
you got
sake.
it back together. But what was that?
All right, so here's what we're gonna do.
All right, listen, I'm just along for the ride.
Obviously. Okay, so we're gonna go through the Steelers' schedule and predict. We're gonna predict what our...
Wait, are we doing bye week first?
What about the bye week?
What do you think's gonna happen? Who's gonna get healed enough? Who's gonna be good enough?
I
Who's
think
gonna be...
everybody
Also,
except
we're missing
for
a big-
Washington. I don't know Washington's real sketch. His shoulder, it's really rough.
Okay.
I think everybody but Washington will be all right. Obviously,
Washington
he'll be back.
He'll be back.
You think?
In time for that Monday night
His
game?
shoulder's
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just 15 days.
So who do you think's going? Who do you think's not going to come back after the bye
Well,
week?
Tua's not coming
Obviously,
back. I
that's
think
a
everybody else is
season ender.
coming.
You think?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Tua. Ah, you're gonna be missed, bro.
All right, so hopefully Chicolo gets injured on the bye
Stop.
week.
Hopefully
Moncrief.
Stop.
Hopefully Moncrief gets injured on the bye week.
Mon catching.
I mean, shockingly, Bud Dupree.
Non-catch.
Bud Dupree has
Non-catching.
not been injured. He's not had any real injuries
Who,
or bumps.
Bud?
Yeah.
Why would he?
I don't know. He hasn't. He hasn't.
He's all up
this
in there,
season.
though.
He is.
He's like a playmaker.
And Minka.
And Devlin.
Okay, so here's what we have. Let's go, Kevin. Let's see. Come on.
What is this, rapid?
Here's our schedule.
Is this rapid fire?
No, it's not. Kevin and Katie. Kevin and Katie.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the bye week. Goodbye, Moncrief and Chicolo. Nobody wants you.
Stop.
And Hargrave. So, it's fine.
Wow.
Okay, do you think we're going to win against the Dolphins?
Yes.
I say we will. Okay, so right now we are at 2-4. We're going to add these up at the end here. And then after that, we have the Colts in Pittsburgh.
We win.
We win?
Yep.
I don't know. Colts they're coming to Pittsburgh. I'm going to give it a win too. Okay, and then we have the Rams are coming back. We have 3 home games in a row. I think that's going to be a 3-game stretch. I think we're going to win them all.
Well, it is a 3-game stretch at
I
home.
mean, at
'cause
home,
it's at
yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have a 4. That's going to be like a 4-game win streak.
You mean we're going to win them all?
Yeah, I think we're going to win them all.
I agree.
Okay. Okay.
Listen, Goff. Bro. Listen. You're struggling. And we have the second best defense currently in the league. And I don't think you got it, dude. I don't think you got it.
You know, you need to get
Yeah, and Donaldson, I mean, he's just one guy. He's just one guy.
Listen,
I mean,
let's not get too ahead of the game because Goff could be, out. I
what
think.
are you talking about?
I mean, we just don't know. This is weeks ahead.
It's only 2.
No, it's 4 weeks ahead. This is a month from now. We're gonna play the Rams. We don't know. We don't know what could happen.
Oh my god.
But currently speaking, correct. Goff is poo-poo.
Yeah. He's not performing. He's underperforming.
He is underperforming.
Okay, that's fine.
Immensely underperforming.
Steelers and Browns.
He needs to get
Steelers and Browns.
Wait, he needs to get a contract with Dollar Shave Club. Has his face? I don't know if he can't grow facial hair or.
Okay.
He remind you
All
of
right.
that?
I
Okay.
understand what you're saying. I got you. Yeah.
Okay, the next one is Steelers
Browns.
in Cleveland. I think we're going to lose that one. I think we're going to lose to the Browns.
I think we win.
Okay. The next, Steelers at Cincy. I think we lose that one.
I think we win.
Okay. What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
Browns at home, December. We win that one.
Yeah.
We
win.
learn from our mistakes.
Okay.
Sometimes. Okay, where are we at? Steelers go to the Cardinals. I say we win that one, but that one is going to be tough. But we're going to go in there guns blazing because the Cardinals and us, we have this really funky relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think? Think we're going to win against the Cardinals?
I think we lose against the Cardinals.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I do.
Why?
I don't know. Just
the way
you
to
go on a
play,
straight.
or
I think we go on a 6-game win streak, and then you go into Cardinals. You go into Arizona.
only have a-
Arizona's
oh, yeah.
always a tough. I mean, with their offense, with Bruce Arians going there, and
he's not there anymore. But yeah.
I wasn't done talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So with Bruce Arians going there, you know, he took a lot of the plays, and what happens is that, you know, a lot of their players are familiar with us, and we're familiar with them, and it's just always a tough game. Fitzpatrick is the complete X factor, and
Always.
I think they just get it done. I think they get it done.
Which is
So-
why I think we're going to win, though. I think we're going to pull it out. It's going to be one of those really underestimated. We're going to be underestimated. We're going to bring it out. But that's fine. You think we're going to lose? I think we're going to win. What's
What are you
next?
doing?
I'm counting my wins and losses
Why
and
did
your
you
wins
put
and losses.
2 L's?
Because you think we're going to lose against the Browns?
No,
and the
I
Cardinals.
don't.
Whoa, okay, God.
No, I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4. Edit this out, Lou. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you said we're going to lose to the Browns.
No, I
at
didn't.
home.
No,
And what are we
you
going to
didn't.
lose to?
You didn't even ask me. You just listen. We're going to lose against the Cardinals.
And that's your first loss that we
Yes.
have? Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's not
You're
ridiculous. It's not.
Whatever.
It's not. Listen, here you go. I'll break it down to you. All right.
We
so
just
you got
did
the
that.
No, you broke it down. I didn't break it down. So now I'm gonna break it down. So you got the Dolphins, right? Okay. Do I need to say anything else? It's the Dolphins.
We could
Okay?
lose that game. It
No, we're
wouldn't
not
be
going
unheard of.
to.
We're going to lose the game.
We're
I'll
not.
just say it.
They're not. And then you got the Colts. All right. They just don't know who they are as a team. After Luck left, I mean they're doing good.
They're
but,
orphaned. They're an
But I
orphaned
mean,
team.
you know, when
They have no guidance. They have nothing.
listen,
They just
when you go against our defense, you need to be prepared. You need to have a long-standing.
franchise quarterback.
You need to have a long-standing, very complicated and very progressive offensive line and quarterback and coaching staff, and they just don't have it.
Especially with the way our defense is progressing this year.
Correct.
Yeah, that's why I said
As in
win.
here right
I agreed with you.
Rams, we're winning.
I agree with you.
Okay. I'm sorry, Guff. I think it all falls on Guff. And then you
It's
got
golf, but that's fine.
no, it's golf. Goff.
Anyway,
Anyways, then you got the Browns. Why are they going to lose to us? Because it's the Browns, and
1 minute.
it's just the way it is. You got your Bengals.
I say
Well,
we're losing to the Browns the first time.
They're
the Browns
not
are
going
the Browns
to
aren't
do
bad this year.
anything different than what they did before.
I say we're going to lose to them.
And then you got the Browns the second time. They're going to come more, but we're going to be steamrolling with 4 or 5 wins. Things are going to be trucking along. We're going to be firing on all cylinders. We're going to lose to the Cardinals because they know our offense, because they have coaches that were there when Bruce Arians came, and they're just going to be able to
They
dissect
still
us.
have former Steelers coaches there. Still have. More than a
Correct.
handful, I
And
believe.
then you also have the very next game. Is
Okay,
the
that's
Bill-
where we're at, the Bills.
right.
We're going to beat the Bills.
We're
That's some
gonna lose.
bullshit. You think we're going to lose to the
The
Bills?
Bills are 4-1. The Bills are on fire.
I think we're going to beat the Bills.
That's okay. Go ahead. You can think whatever you want to think.
I think we're going to lose to the Jets.
I think we're gonna beat the Jets and we're gonna beat the Ravens.
I think we're
Clean
going
up.
to lose to the Jets because that's how we do.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Jets are poo-poo on the turf. We're going to lose, and you say we're going to win.
Yep.
You say we're going to lose to the Cardinals and the Bills.
Yep.
And then I think we're going to win with the Ravens. Okay, let's tally them up. Tally them up.
And I have us at 9 wins.
Okay. So you're going to have us be
11.
11
11 and
and 6. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Get out. Chop. No thank you.
Edit it out, Luke.
Get
please.
out of here.
4, 5, 6, 7. I have us at 9. Ooh, wow. That doesn't add up. 9 and 7. I say we're going to be 9 and 7. And you say, yours aren't adding up. You have 17 games.
10.
Oh. You think we're going to be a 10 and 6, and I think we're going to be a 9 and 7. So we're not that far off. We're not.
Mark my words. We're winning the division. Division play is key. I don't think that we're going to lose to the Browns. Not one game. I don't think we're going to lose to Cincy our next game, and I think we're going to beat the Ravens. That
We're
last
definitely
game of
gonna
the
beat
season,
the
that is going to be
Ravens.
key. We're going to be a
Well,
10-6 team. I'm calling it right here.
Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so
You don't want to be a 10-6 team?
I'm just thinking realistically that we're going to blow
I
some
am
really
looking.
easy games.
I
We're
don't-
either going to listen.
I don't
We're
think
either
we
going
are.
to lose to the Dolphins or we're going to lose to the Jets. I'm
The
just telling
mentality
you.
of the Steelers right now is struggle and fight and push and strength and overpower your will against the other opponent just for yards, inches, millimeters. And I think with that mentality,
Not our offense, though, Kevin. You need offense to score, and our offense hasn't gotten together.
what
we
are you
are.
talking about?
Listen, which leads
We
us
put-
to our next
We
topic
put
of
3
conversation.
touchdowns and a field goal on the board.
Okay,
Obviously, one was defensive, but that don't mean a difference.
It does make a
We
difference.
turned turnovers into points yesterday, which we haven't done all year. That is
correct.
key.
Correct.
Okay, well, if our defense continues to play like this, we are going to continue to put points on the board with offense.
Well, we'll be done in about 5 minutes. Okay, we have the last topic of conversation.
Yeah.
So,
I've been waiting for this one.
who becomes or stays our starting quarterback? That's M
Mm-hmm.
for Mason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a duck?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can I get a duck?
No. All right, so Mason is bigger, larger.
Mm-hmm.
Mason is sturdier. Mason can get knocked out cold and walk off the field. Mason has a stronger arm. He has more depth. He's not afraid to run. He's not afraid to get out of the pocket. He's not afraid. He's not afraid to wait for somebody who's open for him. He fits our team better. When you have a team that's been with Ben for what, 15 years now? 15 years? 14 years?
Who, Ben?
Yeah.
What, 2004? 15?
15 years. When you have an offense
Right.
that has been arranged to fit a style,
Yeah, the draft 2004, I think.
you want to put somebody
Rivers
in there
and Eli.
who's as close to him as possible because that's how they've been trained. That's what the offensive coach. But
Okay. So let me counterpoint all of that shit. Okay? You want to put somebody in there that's relatable to Ben. I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, no one's relatable to Ben. Because the problem is when the pocket collapses and he makes plays happen, that is not how it's supposed to go.
but that's how we go.
But no, that's not how we go. That's how Ben goes.
Right.
And that's how AB went. Okay, and that's how Juju went when he had Ben.
But
Ben
Juju's
is gone.
still
But
there.
Ben is gone. But and Juju's not catching passes right now.
He's open. They're not throwing to him. Why aren't they throwing to him?
I understand that. Can I get my counterpoints across or no? So peep it. Here's the deal. When the pocket collapses, that's not supposed to happen. What you want is the play to go through the way you want the play to go through, how you call it. Okay? You said it's a plus that Mason can get knocked out, concussed, and
tough. He's not afraid to get hit. He's
get
tough.
walked off the field.
He's tough.
And then all of a sudden come back in 2 weeks. Actually, it'll be 3 weeks, but that's great that he can do that, but he shouldn't have to. That's the fact. He shouldn't have to. If Devlin Hodges can produce the same way without getting hit and
He
us
can.
losing him for 3 weeks.
Why do you think he
but
can?
What do you mean?
Why do you think he can?
The same reason everybody else does.
You know, there's not everybody else. It's a small group of people.
It's not a small group of people.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
He throws for 15,000, almost 15,000 yards in college.
He was playing with half of the caliber that Mason played against. They're not on the same caliber of quarterbacks. They're not.
Okay, you say that. Was Steve Minnaert not a all-pro quarterback?
Oh my God. You have one person. One person.
Yes. Here's the deal. You have one person as a reference point to go off of. That one person is an all-pro quarterback and who will be in the Hall of Fame if he's not in the Hall of Fame now, which I don't know if he is or not. You have
Clearly
one
he's
person
so
to go
right.
off of that. And you have another person who beat his record. Okay,
Great.
if he beat his record, then he has to be somewhat comparable.
He is
If you don't-
somewhat
if you don't
comparable
wanna
because
say-
he's an NFL quarterback.
If you don't want to say he's better, then he has to at least be comparable. Steve McNair was a starting quarterback who did a good job
Hodges
in the
is
NFL.
not. I think Hodges would make a great quarterback somewhere else.
Whatever, that's fine. You can think what you want to think. But the thing is you say he doesn't have depth. No, he does have depth. He ran for yardage last week.
Versatility. He doesn't have versatility.
Versatility means he can do many things.
Mm-hmm.
You're wrong. He ran for 20 yards. He can throw the option. He can throw the deep ball. He threw one deep ball yesterday, and it didn't go well. The first throw, he threw another deep ball, and it did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, that was...
But it doesn't matter. He can. In college, he proved it. He can. He didn't need to yesterday because we were firing. James was carrying the ball. Everything was going according to plan. He didn't need to. Why take a chance? You don't need to take that chance.
But sometimes you're going to need to take
Then
chances. Because the defenses
just like he
that we're
did-
coming up against...
Mm-hmm.
The defenses that we're coming up against are going to bring different things to the table. You need a versatile quarterback to do that. Not,
You keep
I
on
don't need
saying
to.
versatile. Like
Listen,
he
we're just
can't.
going to agree to disagree.
You're saying he's not versatile. You're wrong. He is. If you don't think he's as good as Mason, that's fine.
No,
But
I don't think he's not as good. I
he's
just don't think he
completely-
fits us as well. I don't think he fits into what our team is, what our team is made of, what the grit and the grind and the brute strength and he's not.
You
He's
mean
soft.
running for 6 yards to get the
He's
first down
soft.
yesterday? You mean running for 20 to get the first down last week? You mean staying in the pocket and making it happen?
He didn't play last week. Well, he did, yeah.
What do you mean he did? Mason
did.
went out in the first quarter, second
No,
quarter?
I don't know.
Whatever
I
it
can't
was,
remember.
he did play.
It was the third.
He did play, and we almost
the third.
beat the Ravens with him.
We almost beat the Ravens with Mason. As well. So, tit for tit. If you almost beat him with Hodges, you almost beat him with Mason because he went out in the third quarter. I believe. It doesn't matter. We're going to agree to disagree.
We can agree on that. Sure. Mason almost beat him. Sure, absolutely. And Hodges almost beat him. But let me remind you, the week prior to that, who was at the stadium practicing with Juju and Washington and reading the playbook, and who was cracking bears open with
He
his
wasn't.
dad?
He was on the practice squad.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Research it.
When
Clearly, Kevin has not done his
Ben
research.
got hurt, he was at home chilling.
Yeah, and then he came in, so he had a whole week to practice.
But Mason still had much longer than him.
Yeah, okay, that's what happens when you're undrafted. Why are you undrafted? Because you're not that good.
Except he lit up the preseason.
Oh my God. Okay, we need to stop. We need to stop.
Listen, you
need to
asked.
stop.
You asked the question, Hodges or Mason. You asked. I'm answering.
Okay, well, I answered too.
Who's
Agree
the starter?
to disagree.
Who's the starter?
Can we agree to disagree?
There's no right or wrong.
Can we just agree to disagree on opinions?
Your opinion is Mason. My opinion is Hodges.
Yeah, you're not right, and I'm not right. And you're wrong, and I'm not wrong.
I think that's it.
Any
I think
other
we're done. I think we're
points?
done. Any other opinions? No. Who was your offensive player last week?
My offensive player against
Of the week.
Connor, of course.
Connor.
Naturally. How about you?
Connor. Oh yeah. Well,
How about
listen, Beanie, you did awesome. Hodges, amazing. Connor, you caught one for a TD, ran one in for a TD. Like you had whatever over 100 plus yards all scrimmage.
I mean,
It's
Connor carried the team
Connor.
this week. Connor,
He didn't Connor. He didn't
carried the
carry it.
offensive. He carried
I don't
the
think
offense.
he carried the offense. I think he just did the best. Because Beanie carried the ball one more time than him and had 40 more yards than him. I don't think he carried it. I think he just worked out the best.
Well, I think
He did better than everybody else.
I mean, Connor, yeah, he did. I mean, the holes opened up for him a little more clearly,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a different running style, and it's just what worked. There, LA's line is much more flexible. They're much more loose. Like they could open them up larger, and
Okay.
Benny Snell, he kind of goes,
I don't know what you're defending. That he carried the team. That's your opinion. Keep it. That's fine.
I think he carried the offense.
That's fine. You can do that if you want to.
Defense.
Quarterback has to throw the ball for the
Defense
receiver to catch
player
it.
last night.
Me, definitely Bush.
Bushy Tushy. Yeah, me.
Bushy Tushy.
Bushy Tushy.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's a complete, absolute team effort. I mean, you can't have pressure from the inside without pressure from the outside, and vice versa. You can't have the secondary sticking to their guys without when you get them secondary
obviously.
sacks. You can't. But I mean, the fact is fumble recovery, interception for a touchdown, and what was 6 tackles. I mean, he's the guy. He was the guy this week. Don't get me wrong. TJ,
Watt's always
to it. I mean,
Minka's been there.
Minka,
He's always
Dupree.
there. He's.
I mean,
our whole defense is just
right.
fire.
You
They
can
are
pick
just
any one
fire.
guy and give your reasons why, and they're arguable. I think he just stood out a little bit because of his interception and his fumble recovery
to a touchdown. Yeah,
correct.
Which I mean was the beginning, and that's
that set the tone.
He did. He set the tone kind of for the whole game.
Right.
So,
but then you got TJ and Tua getting to Rivers. But anyways. It's Bush.
Hilton did great. Hayden did great. Oh my God, they all did so good.
Absolutely.
They all did so good.
Wonderful. They worked as a team, and it definitely shows. Go Steelers.
That's all I have. Bye.
Is that really your outro? Bye? That's it. All right, let's go. Whatever.
Thanks,
Lou. Yeah. Thanks, Lou. Catch you next game. 2 weeks. Oh, 2 weeks.
No, we're gonna do some midweek specials.
You mean next week special?
No, we're gonna do some midweek specials with any new news. Any
So
injury
we're gonna
updates.
do a news update next week.
Oh no, we're gonna do something. We're not sure.
I guess we'll see you
We
on
have
next
to be
week.
very non-committal.
Well, that's bad for business.
Bye.
Bye.